guys, welcome to this another tutorial on Waymaker Excel. On this tutorial I'm going to show you a school management system that's being developed using Microsoft Office Excel. We're going to be fast in order to go through all the functions and make it possible for the time not to be very lengthy. Okay, so without any waste of time, let's jump right into the application. So it loads and you see the interface is quite awesome. Waymaker Excel, Waymaker Company at gmail.com. Yeah, it's easy and straight to the point. You have the quick menu here. You have the about. That's the developer. That's me, Bonkiyung Clement Moyenin. Alright, and you have the marks menu, the management menu, and the reports menu. Three simple menus, not complicated, not cumbersome, easy. The interface is cool, and I think it can be used even by someone who does not really have a good mastery of computer, okay, because it doesn't have complicated things. So we're going to start with the management. So with the management here, you have registration, where you have, okay, the class list here. Let's reset the application before we continue, please. Refresh. Okay, so that's deleted everything. So I want to start back afresh. So you see that this is the registration menu here. You see the name of the class from 2G. I personally did the name of the class to be from 2G. Alright, so here we have export as fixed format and export as application. So I'd like us to take export as fixed format and see what it does. Export complete. So you see it brings out that particular worksheet we were seeing, the class list, as a PDF file. And from here you can print and maybe give out to the principal or to the teachers or whatever you want to do it for management purposes. So let us close this, take registration. Okay, now let's do the update of the class list. Say import data, update class list. So you see here, this is where you type the names of the students, okay, and the name of the class too. You edit here, that's click to change class name, and you have here the active term. You determine the active term. I'm going to explain all of this. So you see here, you have the surname, given names, and the date of birth. You select from the calendar. You have whether it is a male or female, admission number, the mobile number, and the series that the student is offering. Actually, it is possible to add more features here. All right, but that will be done by me, of course, depending on the school. If they say add this or reduce this or mode or any way or anyhow they want it to be, it can be done. It is customizable. Alright, and you have the upload image to upload the image of the students. So I made it possible for you to upload the names, okay, because typing all of this one after the other can be really cumbersome and waste a lot of time. So you can do it at home and you just come here and you import into the application. So let's take import as upload. We'll browse our file. It's on the desktop. Okay, my new projects, that's where I place them, materials, and I have the class list. So in this place now, you specify the number you want to import. Let's say you want to import 15, write 15 and you click OK, or you press enter. It uploads and it finalizes the uploads. It tells you class list imported successfully. Click on OK. So here you see you have our 50. We have our 15 names. Okay, so at this level now you can exit, you can do whatever you want to do. When you import, whether you did it alphabetically or not, the system automatically sorts it alphabetically. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the alphanumerical structure of it. All you need to do is you type your names and it sorts the surnames alphabetically. So in this level now you can exit. Okay, it says please make the required changes and click on update to save. So you can exit. Let's say you want to change this. All right, the date of birth, okay, to this. Good. Well, it's quite unfortunate that I didn't do date of birth correctly when doing it, but that notwithstanding, let's continue with the application. Okay, so you click on update. You see it updates everything for you and it loads again. So you see clearly that the date of birth were wrong. Okay, all of them are wrong. So now if you discover that, it is the time for you now to sit and you do the updates one after the other, and that is it. it is easier for you to do the updates here. Okay, so anyone, you just click on edit and you change the date of birth to be exactly how it's supposed to be. And when you do that, you just click on update and it loads and updates everything for you. Okay, as easy as that. So that was just to show you how you can correct errors if the errors are being made, or better still, you still correct them on your Excel sheet and you upload it back. Okay, depending on you. So you want to change the class name. Here you have from 2G, the note says click to change class name. So you simply click on this and you, let's say the class is from 1 and from 1A, validate. Now you have from 1A and automatically it becomes from 1A on all the teachers worksheet. Okay, so at this level all we need to do is click on validate. But before that, I would like us to look at something here. You see, you have the term. Okay, this particularly is very important because the term you specify here will determine the way the teachers are going to import the marks. So if it is first term, when the teachers are importing the marks, it's going to import just for first term. If you specify second term, it says, do you really want to change the current term? This will determine the marks to be uploaded by the teachers. So if you take yes, it becomes second term. It means if the teachers are uploading the marks, second term marks will be uploaded into the system. If it is annual, you see it changes to annual. Okay, and now at this level the marks for first term, second term and third term will be uploaded, can be changed by the teachers. So if a term has closed, obviously you want to make it in such a way that the teachers will not be able to edit the marks of the previous term, not so as to make changes into a system, into the report card that we are already printed. Okay, so you want to avoid that. So always make sure the active term is the current term you are working on. So that being said, I think that's all for the registration. But the image too, it is very important. Okay, so for the schools that have pictures as they are doing their registrations, so let's take edit here and you click upload image. You see, as easy as that. You already have, I have some sample pictures here. So what you will do is just simply select a picture of the child. Okay, if you snap them according to their names, okay, that will be easy because these names actually here are not the real names on the class list. But what this application does is it takes the picture and renames the image according to the name on the class list. So we're going to see that. So let's take this and we'll click on OK. So you see it picks the child's picture. We'll click on update. Perfect. It loads for us and it starts complete. So we can go to the next one too. Click on edit. We'll upload the picture and we'll update. So it is really kind of super cool. It is easy, it is fast, depending on on your processor. Okay, so it is advisable you use a computer that has at least 4 gigabyte RAM and 2 gigahertz processor or more. Okay, so as to make it real fast. So you take update. Perfect. So you see, we have done that for 3 students so far. Edit, upload. You can click update. So it is very easy. Okay, it is very easy. So you just do this and everything is perfect. So we'll click on edit again. You'll see that the child's picture is still there. Okay, it is still there. So let's just click on reset, and now we can change our term to annual. Okay, I like it to be annual. But first of all, now let's take first term so you see exactly what I meant. So let's take validate for it to make sure the changes take into effect everything we have done. So here we just click on refresh and you see you have the names of the students. Perfect. So let's take export as fixed format again. Export complete. And now you see we have our class list. That's from 1A, general class list, class miss or as a teacher, no teacher. Since it is a class list, no teacher is being specified yet. So we can close this and also close this. So subject declaration, that's where we're going to go next. But before that, let's just scroll here. You see it is really good here. You can just browse through here to see exactly what was going on. You see surname, the given names, and everything is perfect. You can go till you reach the last number. Okay, and that's it. So we declare the subject. Basically, for this application, you can take a maximum of 25 subjects per class. Okay, 25 subjects per class. I think that's the only limitation, which I think it is no limitation at all, because it is rare to see a class, especially in a secondary school, with more than 25 subjects. It is rare. So same in this case, you can input the subject, the subject name, coefficient, and teacher one after the other. Okay, or if you wish, you upload. It's still the same, and I made it in such a way that it is suitable for technical schools and general schools, grammar schools. Okay, because you have the professional subject and the general subject, especially in the technical school. So if you want to put it one after the other, let's say the subject name is mathematics and the coefficient is, let's say, coefficient 4. The teacher, let's put my name, Bonkyung Clement. So what you simply do is you take submit. Okay, now I want it to be a general subject because math is being done by everyone, so you just simply click on submit, and you see it goes to the general subject part. This is general subject and this is professional subject. So depending on you, okay, you can register the maximum of 25 subjects, specifically 13 in the general subject and 12 in the professional subject. That is it. So I have prepared a list already, so without any waste of time, I'm going to upload it. Okay, we're going to upload, and when you upload, you can either click on validate here or you exit from here. But here it is critical because the changes you make will not take into effect. Okay, so if you click here, it tells you a warning. Exiting from here might not take into consideration any changes made. You really want to exit from here, you click on yes. It unloads the user form, and you see your max registered subject is still empty. That's because you took no. So if you come back to that menu, oops, and we'll click validate from here, it takes some time to load. Just be patient a bit, and it tells you changes made has been saved. Restart the application to see them. Do you want to restart now? Click on yes. Perfect. Now it has closed the application and opened it back. Now we'll go to Mark to see our subject mathematics being registered. So let's just go now and import all the subjects by uploading professional subject first. Go to our desktop over here, materials, professional subjects. Perfect. So I made 8 professional subjects, so that's what it has uploaded. I'll also upload the general subject, and it has 7. I made 7 for the general subject. So what we're going to do is we'll just simply click on validate and wait for it to load. Click on yes to restart, and our marks, you see the subjects have appeared now. So each teacher now will come, you as a class master, once you have done the registration and all that, the teachers now come in and they simply click on their subjects and log into the application. So for the general accounting, business mathematics, professional accounting, correspondence, commerce, any teacher comes in, you look for your subject and you just click. Okay, so let's say general accounting, we'll click on it. It says Bonkyung Clement, that's the teacher for general accounting, and the password. Obviously there are no passwords yet. Okay, so you just simply click on connect. You see it is still empty. You have the first sequence, second sequence, right up to the 6th sequence, and it says it is from 1A, general accounting, teacher's name, Bonkyung Clement, and the active term is the first term. Okay, the first term. So, and the coefficient is 4. Coefficient 4. So that's it. You can open your dashboard to see the class average, the maximum average, and the minimum average. You can also export as fixed format, just like in the previous case. You can clear the data to clear all the marks. So, and you can also change your password. So you see here it says Bonkyung Clement, type old password. The password was nothing. So click on OK. Type new password. You type, let's say I type Jesus as my password. I click on verify. As you can look at the password, in case you're doubting, verify. You confirm the password. If you type something else, it tells you the password do not match, so you have to retry. Okay, now you type the new password again, which is Jesus. verify, confirm new password, Jesus, change. Say password change successfully. So now each time you want to go back, each time you go back now to the main menu and you click here, now if you click connect again, it tells you that you have 3 trials. Okay, so you need to input your password. So we can retry and we'll type our Jesus, enter, and it opens for us, and that is it. And the awesome part of this too is that the administrator has the privilege of seeing everybody's password. Okay, so in case a teacher forgets his or her password, the administrator can see it by simply going to the password, and you can see here the password is Jesus. All right, so this will depend on the administrator. You can block this so that in order to see this, you input your password. That's the administrator's password, depending on the school. So we can close this, and you can also reset to reset all the passwords. Okay, so let's close. We don't want to reset for now. Go back to our marks. I would like us to import the marks for this password is Jesus. We import marks. So we have mark sheet. I already did it. First term, it says first term data successfully imported and scanned for malicious values. So if the teacher already typed at home, all you need to do is just come on import and click on OK. You see 15, it imports according to the class list. So you see 1, 2, 3, right to 15, and that's perfect because the first term is the active term. So let's see what happens now when the third term is being imported. When the third term is the active term, so we'll go to registration, update class list, we'll take third term, take yes, validate, we'll close, we'll go to maths, and I would like us to take business maths now. Since there's no password, we just click on connect and we'll import maths. You see third term is the active term, so we import and we'll take maths sheet. Say third term maths, third term data successfully imported and scanned for malicious values. So we'll click on OK, and you see it went just for third term, the feed and the seed sequence. Perfect. So that's how it works. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to do it for the annual. I will do the active term to be annual. Date, so that we can import marks for all terms at once in order to ease our calculations. So we can close this, go back to our mark sheet. Professional accounting will connect and we import marks sheet. Perfect. You see it has imported for the whole term. Okay, for the whole year, first term, second term, third term, and that's it. So it depends on you, the term you want the teachers to edit. Okay, you just do it and they edit and import it back. But it is good that when the term has passed, you should close the term and continue, because if you change data for first term, it's going to change the report card calculations for all the students. So here you can see the statistics for each teacher. It says students offering 15, class average 8, maximum average 15, minimum average 1. Easy. Even on the mark sheet itself, you can see that the minimum average is 1 because here is 1 1 1 1 all through, and the maximum is 15 because 15 15 15 all through. Okay, so I made that just to ease our work. Normally students will not have such marks in such a sequence, but that notwithstanding, just for the sake of the tutorial, I made it that way. So you can export as fixed format and export as application. So I like us to export as fixed format, and you see it highlights the ones the students have failed in red and the ones that they have passed in black. Perfect. So we can close this or save changes, and let's say we'll do this, we'll upload for this one too, mark sheet, and we'll save changes and we'll close, we'll upload for sports, mark sheet, save changes, and we'll close history. So obviously these marks, I'm importing the same marks for all of them, but in the normal scenario, obviously each teacher will have his or her own marks that they have prepared at home, and they'll just simply come and update. Okay, so in case the teacher wants to go and correct this right at home, you simply export as fixed format. You click on export as fixed format, you click on export. It says export complete, All right, sorry, as application, click on export, says export complete. You open, you click on open, you see it says form 1A class list history, and the subject is history. Okay, class list history. So you just simply copy this and put in your flash. You go, you edit the names and or the marks. You can only edit the marks. The names is being edited by the administrator. You edit your marks, you come back and you upload, depending on you, whatever you want to do. So if it is for a different subject, let's say for English language, you see, if you import our marks, we'll save. Let's say we'll click on export as application. We'll override the other one now. We're going to see, but from one class list English language. So you simply just copy this and go and edit at home, and you come back and import, or edit anywhere you want to edit. You can also change your password and you refresh to see changes. Anything you want to do, you can do it here. So that's why I say it is simple to use and very straightforward, no complications. So without much, now let's go right to the report. So in the report menu, you can determine the term you want to print, either for first term, second term, third term, or annual. Okay, so we're going to print for first term. We'll launch pre-calculation and we'll validate calculations. We want to print from 1 to 15. We'll say export. Do you really want to export report cards? We'll click on yes, and it's loading for us. You see it's changing. If a student has the image is being displayed. In case the student does not have an image, it says no image, and that is it. It's perfect. It is perfect, easy and straightforward. So you see, within some few clicks, you can you can upload, you can export the marks of so many students. So you see here we have first term. We did for first term, so just simply open first term, and the name of the class is from 1A. All right. So you see, let's view in extra large. So you see clean and clear, perfect. That's from 1 Ancho Damaris, a female. That's the picture. You see serial number 1. This is the marks. The student failed. That's number 1. Obviously, number 1 failed in all her subjects because you see it was 1 1 1 1 all through and 1 1 1 all through for general subjects. And for the analysis, see subject pass here is 0. General remark is failed. Average 1 because that's the person had 1 all throughout, and it shows that the system is working correctly. You see average 1, first sequence, second sequence 1, annual average 1, and the is 15 on out of 15. That's the last student in class. That's the last student in class. The highest average is 15, the lowest is 1, and the class average is 8. And we have 4 no failed. So you see it is very easy and straightforward. You can also open for the other students. Let's say for this Aken, you see it's easy. Aken is number 4, and number 4 had 4 all through, and obviously will be 4 till the end, and the 12th position in class. So let's open number 15. Number 15 obviously will have 15 all through, and number 15 is going to be the first in class. So it is perfect. The system is working perfectly. Subjects passed 16 on 16, and that's it. It's working perfectly. And also another bonus of this is that you can export the statistics. Okay, and the statistics you export is being determined by the term you selected here. So if it is first term, you just click on export statistics. It says export complete. So you open here, you click on master sheet. That's from 1A general subject, from 1A professional subject. So it's easy. It divides them according to their subjects. So you see 1 to 15 students in class. This is the general subject. So you see number 15 had 15 average, and the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, right up to the 15th. So it's like an inverse order. So it is perfect. Okay, it is perfect. It's easy to use and straightforward. You have the students' name, their sex, and everything. So you see, within just some few clicks, you can do a lot of things as far as generating the report cards of students is concerned. So I think that's all about the application and what you can do. So if you found this tutorial interesting, why not contact us, or you want to develop an application for yourself, feel free to contact us and give us the specific details and on how you want the application to look like. So this tutorial was actually long, and I believe it met the purpose for which it was intended. All right, so if you haven't subscribed, feel free to hit the subscription button and come next time for more tutorials. This is Webmaker Excel, and we are here to serve you. See you then, and never fail to watch our videos. Hello guys, welcome to this another tutorial on Webmaker Excel. On this tutorial, like a Hellcat.